All right, so thank you all so much for joining our 30-minute guided meditation. If it is your first time practicing meditation, welcome. I'll share my favorite definition of meditation is compassionate mind control. So, as humans, right, our minds often wander. And sometimes when we're trying to be productive rather than present, and we notice that our mind is wandering, we will kind of be harsh on ourselves. Meditation offers a different path in which if you notice your mind wandering from your breath or my words, you're just going to compassionately, tell yourself thinking or feeling, and then compassionately bring yourself back to the truth of the present moment. And there's no such thing as a good meditator or a bad meditator. There are simply people who meditate and people who do not. So for the purpose of today, you are meditating, right? And again, if your mind starts to wander, that's really normal. Just compassionately bring yourself back to your breath, back to where you are in time and space. The last little thing, I have my little Om Nom here, because I think sometimes when we think about meditation, we think that we have to look like this guy, but you can come exactly as you are. You don't have to look like Om Nom. Our greatest teacher is the present moment. All right, so I'm going to light a candle now as a symbolic gesture that we are entering into a more intentional space, being intentional with our breath, with our movements, and even with our thoughts. So a lot of our day, we're not so intentional about what we're doing. We might not even notice that we're fidgeting or what we're thinking about. Through meditation, we are being intentional, noticing what we're doing and how we're doing it. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. Again, it can be a chair, sofa, the floor. We're going to start with a grounding exercise. Sometimes our mind is just all over the place. So we're going to start with a grounding exercise to bring you into the present moment. Okay, so for that, we're going to start with 5 things that you can see. Don't think about it too much. Just look around and pick 5 objects that you can see. And just noticing, acknowledging what they are. Okay, next pick 4 things that you can touch in your periphery. You don't have to stand up, but I'm going to touch like my mat, the carpet. Next, choose 3 things that you can hear. Two things that you can smell. And 1 thing that you can taste. So now you have a little bit of a better understanding of where you are in time and space. A lot of, our mental functions as humans are highly cerebral, not having to do with the things that are actually in our physical surroundings. But for the purpose of meditation, we're kind of dropping into a more here and now state rather than using those high mental functions, which I would say are both the gift and curse of our shared humanity. So just letting that kind of go. Okay, you're welcome to keep your eyes open, or at this point, if you'd like to close your eyes, feel free. If closing your eyes becomes distracting, you can keep your eyes open, but I invite you to practice the art of looking without seeing. So a soft, fuzzy gaze rather than focusing on certain objects in your periphery. Otherwise, just closing the eyes. Take a slow inhale through your nose, feel your chest rise. Slow exhale through your nose, feel your chest fall. Try to sit fairly still in class, but if how you're sitting becomes so uncomfortable that you are, attached to it or focused on that, you're welcome to shift how you're sitting at any point. Take another slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. Notice any lingering impressions from the day. Maybe it's a task that you still need to do after meditation, or something weighing heavy on your heart from earlier. Acknowledge those things, and then just politely set them aside. They'll be there for you after class, but for now, just dropping in a little bit more to a relaxed state. Breathing in and breathing out. To aid in our relaxation, I will lead a breathing exercise called 4-7-8 breathing. You'll inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold that inhale breath for 7, and then slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. So you're going to inhale fairly fast, hold that oxygen, and then exhale slowly. It might take a couple of rounds to figure out how fast to inhale versus exhale. If after a few rounds this breathing is still restrictive, feel free to switch up the exact pace from 4-7-8. Just know that in general, you take a breath, you hold, and then you want to exhale much slower than you inhale. This helps to calm the sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system, telling your body that there's no need to fight, flight, or freeze. So sit up tall, relax your shoulders, lift your chest, seal your lips, place your tongue at the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth, and begin. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the inhale breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. Inhale. Hold the oxygen. Exhale. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the inhale for 7. Exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. We will do 1 more minute of 4-7-8 breathing, inhaling and exhaling. If you find your mind wandering, just gently return your thoughts to your breath. Let's do 1 more round of 4-7-8 breathing. And whenever you're ready, just return your breath to in and out through your nose. Slow inhale and easy exhale. Our thoughts are like clouds. Sometimes they're white and fluffy, sometimes they're gray, stormy, rainy. Sometimes they pass quickly, and sometimes they kind of linger overhead. It's important to remember that you are not the clouds. You are the sky. And meditation offers us a path of non-attachment, which is noticeably different from detachment. So when you find your mind wandering, not if, but when, you're going to compassionately return your thoughts to your breath and allow that thought or emotion to continue to pass like a cloud in the sky. When you notice your mind wandering, rather than being upset with yourself that it's wandered, you're going to be proud of yourself for just noticing. It's more about presence than productivity. Take a slow inhale and a slow exhale. Draw your attention to your left big toe as if nothing else in the world exists. Relax your left big toe. Now bring your full awareness to your left second toe and relax left second toe. Left middle toe. Fourth toe. Breathe into left pinky toe. Now bring all of your awareness to your right big toe. Compassionate mind control, practicing honing our thoughts. Relax your right big toe. Now bring your full self to your right second toe. Relax right second toe. Middle toe. Fourth toe. Relax right little toe. Meditation is a practice. If you find it difficult to only focus on one part of your body, remember that you're practicing doing that. You're not just fully doing it. So if you find it difficult to breathe into your right little toe, that's okay. It's just a practice, breathing in and emptying out. Relax through the tops of your feet, arches of your feet, heels and ankles. Soften through your calves and shins, kneecaps and backs of the knees. Relax your hamstrings, quadriceps, outer thighs. Relax your inner thighs and space between the thighs, relaxing your pelvic floor. Soften through your hips and glutes, while maintaining somewhat of an upright position. Notice what tension you're carrying in your abdomen and let it go. Relax through the abdomen, the side torso, fronts and backs of your ribs. Soften through the little lower spine, middle spine, and upper spine. Relax the space between your shoulder blades, scapula. Let your shoulders be heavy. Relax your collarbones, your chest. Let your torso be at ease. Relax through your armpits and shoulders, upper arms, elbows. Relax through your forearms. Notice if you're carrying tension in your wrists. It's funny where we carry tension. Relax your wrists. Let your hands be heavy. Now bring your full awareness to your right thumb and relax your right thumb. Breathe into right second finger. Relax right second finger. Right middle finger. Fourth finger. Relax right pinky finger. Bring your full awareness to left thumb. Relax left thumb. Relax your left second finger. Middle finger. Fourth finger. Let go of any lingering tension in left little finger. Let your hands and palms be heavy. Softening through the hands, arms. Draw your attention to your throat and neck spine. Relax your throat. Relax through your chin. Relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. Relax through the outer ears, inner ears, backs of the ears. Let your earlobes be heavy. Soften through lower lip and upper lip, tongue and back of the tongue, roof of the mouth, gums, each and every tooth. Soften the space between your upper lip and nose. Relax through the nostrils and bridge of the nose, cheeks and under eye area. Let your eyeballs be heavy in their sockets. Relax your eyelids, eyebrows, every eyelash. Soften through your temples and the space between your brows, your eyes, either the third eye chakra or pineal gland, source of consciousness in Eastern and Western medicine. Relax your forehead. Relax your hairline, scalp, crown of the head, back of the head, every hair follicle. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. And just notice where you might still be carrying tension in your body. Let it go through your exhale breath. Breathing in and emptying out. January is named after the Roman god Janus, who is god of arches or doorways or passageways. And Janus is said to be two-headed, so he has one head looking back and one head looking forward. This is a lovely symbol of January. So often, once we get to the first, we only want to look ahead. But we need to look back to the other side of the doorway, right, to the past, to better inform how we look forward. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose. And imagine suddenly that you are in the arch of a very old doorway. Two-headed, two-faced like Janus. One face looking back to 2020. One face looking forward to 2021. Notice any sensations that this might bring up, physical sensations, noticing where that is in your body, maybe in your throat or your chest or your hands. Notice any immediate memories or impressions of the year, just noticing, letting them pass like clouds. Take a moment to look back to the last year and really acknowledge the ways in which you struggled. Taking a moment to name these struggles and holding them in your heart. And as you think through the things that were not so easy about the last year, also notice where you might feel that in your body. And just breathing through it, letting the thoughts and emotions pass like clouds in the sky. What lessons did you learn from these struggles? How will these struggles, these lessons serve you as you look forward into the year ahead? Is there anything you need to forgive yourself for or let go of that is no longer serving you? Maybe it never did. If you were looking for an invitation, this is it. This is the sign. This is an invitation to let go of what no longer serves you, to forgive yourself, and to let it go. Next, think to your successes in the past year and notice how thinking through those good things, those good memories or triumphs, notice how and where that feels in your body. Does it feel the same as the struggles, or is that feeling in a different part of the body? There's no right or wrong answer, just some interesting questions to think through. What lessons did your successes teach you? And how can you take these lessons into 2021? Looking forward to the year ahead, as if you were in the middle of a doorway. Notice how looking forward feels. What is your heart's deepest longing for the next year? What is your deepest desire? You might know the answer, or you might be surprised at what comes up. You might even be surprised that you're surprised. What is your deepest longing for this next year? The thing that sits deep in your heart. It might be a very concrete goal, like write a book, or it might be something a little more nebulous, like be kinder to myself. But whatever that deep longing is, I'm going to guess that it's not a one-step process to get there. What is one small, attainable, realistic goal that you can set for yourself? Something small that you can do daily that will help you get a little bit closer to your heart's deepest longing. Picture yourself practicing this small action that you can take. What would that look like this evening? Or maybe you've already done it. Maybe you're doing it right now. And what will that look like tomorrow on the weekend? Picture yourself practicing this small action during the work week. The weekend. During a holiday. On really cold, rainy, gloomy days. On really bright, warm, sunny days. On days where you can barely get out of bed. And on days where you have all of the energy in the world. Picture yourself doing this simple task, bringing you closer to your heart's deepest longings through seasonal changes, through life changes. There's so much, especially this year, that we cannot predict or control. Let this one small act be that thing that you would just allow yourself to control. Not for the sake of controlling, not for productivity, not for achievement, just for presence in and of itself. Picture yourself practicing this small action the day after you realized you forgot to do it that day, or even that week. Or on a day where you're questioning if that longing is still what you want in your heart. Picture yourself going through this year, not just with a longing or a broad goal that can sometimes feel so far away, but just one small action that you can do. Take a slow inhale through your nose. This time, open your mouth and sigh it out. Sigh out anything that you want to get rid of or let go of. Take an inhale. If it feels good, exhale through the mouth again and just let it go. Set that task aside, set that deep longing aside, and just return to your breath. As you inhale, feel your ribs expand. As you exhale, let your shoulders fall. As you inhale, feel your heart space gently lift. As you exhale, feel your chest soften. Feel the body expanding with the inhale, contracting with the exhale. A microcosm of an ever-expanding universe. At once unfathomable, and also somehow inside of you. Breathing in and emptying out. Notice any lingering tension in the body, any worries or cares on the heart, and this is an invitation just to let them go. Just to loosen your grip just a little bit. Just to be here in this body, in this breath, with these people, albeit via Zoom, in this body, in this breath, in this unique space and time. You're welcome to keep your hands relaxed, or as a gesture towards yourself, you can bring your hands together at heart center in prayer. You can stay in this relaxed and intentional environment for as long as you would like. Otherwise, I will count us down from 3, at which point you can make any movements or open your eyes, anything that helps you shift gear. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow exhale through your nose for 3, 2, 1. I am now going to blow out this candle as a symbolic gesture that our official meditation is ending, but again, you are welcome to stay in a relaxed space for as long as you want, maybe even taking a nap. I am blowing out the candle and letting the smoke clear the air so that we literally come out with different air than we started with. Thank you all so much for joining.